All right, joining us right now is Dr. Abhishek Singhvi, third time sitting MP, member of the Congress Working Committee, chairman of the Parliamentary Standing Commission, jurist, national spokesperson. He's one man who's all as far as the Congress party is concerned. Thank you very much, Dr. Singhvi. My first question to you is that among the many states that are going to polls is your home state also, the state of Rajasthan. Now, the BJP, in a surprise move, 4 months ahead of elections, has come out with its first list in Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. And in Rajasthan, they have formed two committees. Surprisingly, the omission over here is the tallest leader of Rajasthan for the BJP, Ms. Vasundhara Raje Scindia. How does the Congress party read these movements in the BJP?
Quite frankly, Sanket, it's less than a storm in a teacup. Doesn't deserve a program by you on such an inconsequential thing. And I'll tell you why in a minute. You know, the election going states such Chhattisgarh, even the best supporters of BJP do not predict anywhere near a win for BJP in Chhattisgarh. Clear return by the Congress is predicted. They don't even have a face in Chhattisgarh. Second state in Madhya Pradesh, pretty close to a Chhattisgarh prediction. Third state is Mizoram. After the fiasco of Manipur, I don't know what they're going to do in Mizoram. That leaves Rajasthan, where I concede that it's a close fight, not because we are behind or lagging, but because it's an anti-incumbency, traditionally known anti-incumbency state. Otherwise, a lot of solid good work is on it. It's a close fight, I concede. And lastly, there is Telangana, which I don't think is much to crow about for either the BJP or the Congress. Now, in this scenario, what is this question we are asking? You declared, and I've got this figure just now, 21 out of 90 assembly seats in Chhattisgarh, a sure loss state for you, 1/5 almost, or about 1/5, and 39 out of 230 seats in Madhya Pradesh. So what's the great big deal about it, Sanket? If I was to then start tom-tomming, which I never did, or the Congress never did, that in Karnataka, we declared our list on 25th of March. And the first list of BJP came on 11th of April, by which time most of our candidates had been declared and we ultimately got a thumping majority. The point is not this. The point is, do you know the list you're talking about, Sanket? In Madhya Pradesh, 4 are principal seats, Bohad, various other places, Chhatar, Chaharpur, Shahpura, I've got the names, are those who are persons who had lost while holding ministerial seat office for some of them. So you've given seats again, you've given them a little early than the others. Does that indicate anything? I think the real message in at least both Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh is that the BJP is scrambling. Take Chhattisgarh for example. You tell me off the cuff a single name from the BJP, apart from a person they found as a member of parliament with the same surname as the chief minister, to stand against him. Tell me a single person who has been groomed or projected as chief minister by them there. Not officially proclaimed, but somebody who's in that image. We have names there apart from the chief minister and Mr. Deo. We have so many names there. In Madhya Pradesh, apart from Mr. Digvijay Singh and Mr. Kamal Nath and all those names, we have names like Kantilal Bhuria, Vijay Lakshmi Sadho, OBCs, SCs. Now, Mr. Chauhan is struggling against the worst kind of anti-incumbency, which even his colleagues in the BJP are very scared about. So this mere seat declaration of 1/5 in Chhattisgarh and less than 1/5 in Madhya Pradesh is no big deal. It's nothing.
Don't you think, I mean, the projection is that they want to learn from the mistakes that they may have made in Karnataka and Himachal Pradesh, that it will give them a sort of a 4-month head start in trying to balance out, iron out any differences that may emerge on the ground?
I think that ship has sailed. It is an irreversible decline in these two states, and Mizoram can be added as a sure shot loss. The only fight they can expect to put up is in Rajasthan. And that too, provided their one known leader is not more estranged than she is now. Now that's an open question. If you talk privately to the BJP leaders, you'll find out what the lie of the land is. By the way, if you have read the papers in the last just few weeks and a few months, you've seen the kind of schemes which Mr. Gehlot has declared. and initiated. I think the BJP is running scared on that front also. You may make committees, but you are running scared on that front. There were some problems in Rajasthan earlier between Mr. Pilot and Mr. Gehlot. They've been ironed out. We are presenting a united front now. And I think, but for a traditional anti-incumbency cycle, which of course can be arrested, I think Rajasthan is going to be also a good result for us.
Okay, Dr. Singhvi,
though a good fight, though a close fight.
Yeah, my final question, you see, if 2018 is something to go by and learn from, the Congress had a fantastic show in Rajasthan, in Chhattisgarh, even in Madhya Pradesh. You were in power, and then of course certain events happened in 2020 that your government was gone. But the result in 2019 was nowhere the same as the assembly election results are. In fact, the constituencies, the Lok Sabha constituencies in these very states also, the BJP swept. In that context, do you feel there is a lesson to be learnt by the Congress party, that not to get too excited with a possible win in state assembly elections?
No, two answers, Sanket. First of all, we are not the ones getting excited. It's the BJP which is getting excited by declaring 21 out of 90 seats in Chhattisgarh and 39 out of 230 seats in Madhya Pradesh. That's known as false excitement. But let me answer your question. Firstly, in the names you took regarding the state elections in 2018, you were using words of studied moderation. Chhattisgarh we win, Madhya Pradesh we won, and Rajasthan we won. All three we won. You stole Madhya Pradesh from us, and that revenge is going to be taken shortly. It's a clear theft by stealth. Now you come to the parliamentary elections. You are right. Traditionally and statistically and by psephology, a parliamentary election need not follow the result of a state election, certainly. But it need not always or necessarily be the opposite. There's no such rule like that either. There is one fundamental difference between 2019 and 24. The 2019 following upon the 2018 elections did not have one crucial X factor, which is there in 2024. One person per constituency, the India Alliance. What the BJP wins, if you see the 2019 result, at his best, Mr. Modi gets 39, maximum 40% of the vote. Which means by simple arithmetic, if you do not divide 80 to 90% of the balance 60%, then he either loses or he gets a very, very bad fright. Now, this is the whole difference between 24 and 2019. As far as possible, you will see one candidate per constituency. And that is what frightens the BJP. Now we're talking of 2024, although the immediate question was for the 2023 elections.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Dr. Singhvi, thank you very much for your time. Let's just see what the assembly elections have in store for your party and the BJP, and then eventually the big contest in 24. Thank you so much.
Thank you.